out-carry the Terrorblade, because of course there's basically nothing in the form of AoE damage on LILGUN outside of like Axe, but then you just need to not hit Axe and don't get caught in the call, right? So, or just the Orb of Corrosion perhaps to provide that little bit of extra armor reduction, that movement speed slow for the rest of your team.
I do think split pushing on Army Geniuses is going to be a bit difficult because of the...
Top side.
Oh yeah, Lim's in trouble. Alright. Let's go, baby. Come on. I just want to see LILGUN win. Nothing's on the line because you went Army Geniuses.
Oh no.
He's okay, he's okay. Hush now.
Because how do you die? Just walk on past this tower, let the creeps do the work.
I would love to see them put emphasis on top. There we go. They're going to look to reveal, but Instant Revease tries to attempt to cancel the immediate, but they're off the timing there from Senki. Now, Azura's going to use this to his advantage as Wami's even TPing on the backline. They've got the +1 factor already dropped the ulti, but the damage, it's lacking there without the stacks with the mana, and that is a huge rotation as Army Geniuses. But you do keep 11 alive. That's a very, very valuable kill early from Army Geniuses, and you also waste a lot of mana. I mean, Storm's going to go all the way back to base, and now they're looking to target through DB.
They nearly got the correct Nightmare target. DB's just standing up here on his own. He's got the TP scroll, but I feel like he is dead meat up here.
And that he is. And Ace 12 has also caught the Monkey King. So not only the one kill, oh, that's a lot of beef this game. We saw the tips to close on DB in game 2, and already the attention's put on the Phantom Lancers. Oh, they have cancelled out how poorly that mid-fight went. His net worth is looking grim.
In the bin, that's for sure. And this is a pretty early Storm Spirit pick. Like, this was 8th pick, right? They picked it specifically in response to the OD and the Bane.
He's going to run into DB. Yeah, they see the real Phantom Lancer. And they've got trees nearby, so the extra stun control potential will be enough to bring him down. He's just like, give me the... Oh, he's got heroes coming over. There's no way DB makes it away. He's tried to get cheeky with a kill. They're going to continue. They missed the spear. Okay. 11 should be able to get it.
Just take the kill.
He'll fight it with a Gaija pick. Yeah, Master claimed it, but now Azura. Yeah, he's committed really deep to try and keep the Phantom Lancer alive, and there'll be no extra assistance with Wami not wanting to show up. What's going on?
For real, inside the cogs the second time. Just cheeky little plays like that.
I want to see Luke. 11. It's off the mark. It was just illusion, so they've revealed the positioning. And this is DB with the Diffusal Blade too. He's going to provide a lot of chaos through the fights. Wami's going to look to show up as well, but the Astral is going to force them to miss the spear as Azura's looking to jump Sanctity, just make sure this Outward Devourer does not have a free fight. But they've been able to target down 11. So they won't have the Axe for continued on Brawl. Even 423 is looking to show up just in case this further breaks out. They might be able to push them back in Astral, trying to set up for Ishki, but a beautiful placement from Varese. Cogs will give DB some positioning now, as he's actually going to doppel aggressively onto Sanctity. Slowly burning the health, but DB's still going to be cautious. He's playing on the outskirts here, just relying on the illusions to go to work. But now with the loss of heroes, DB can firmly place himself on top of the Bane. As that is a great fight for Army Geniuses. The items coming into fruition.
See Wami, he's continuing to try and go for this rat style of play. They can see the Axe hanging out here, down on the bottom side of the map, with Lim hanging out in the trees.
Oh, I don't know, they're going to be perfect.
I mean,
they want it. They're going to try. And the TP is going to come out instantaneously. They are not. They're just going to sacrifice the Axe. A big, big kill to find, and they can transition this into the tower as well.
Drew on the map pretty heavily. When you get a kill, or sorry, when you're in the graveyard,
they're gonna run into Ace. Breeze still hookshot on cooldown. They look to target the Mars support instead. Wami, an aggressive TP on the backline as well. Without the Terrorblade nearby, they're gonna lack the damage to go through the BKB. They've been able to deal with the Mars. They'll turn their attention now to the Bane on the higher ground, and LILGUN have to cut their losses with that. But 11 is actually trying to find an avenue into the fight, but no one's clumping up at the moment from Army Geniuses. They're looking to try and set up though for the defense. DB's got that Ike Shard and Aether Lens, so this illusion spam really starting to come into play.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
This TP spam. They're still continuing to posture out aggressively. Them
On the side,
stalking the trees. Swami's going to TP in as well, trying to force out an early use of the BKB. Ready, they need to back up to the west, but they're actually going to drop the arena instead. They'll blow up the Monkey King now with the backline as well, but Azura's targeting, it's not going to matter. Sanity's dropped, they've blown up the Storm Spirit. Now the rest of the heroes are crumbling. As army geniuses just run mindlessly. As DB now, the sole survivor. Oh, they're a little bit off timing here with the ability. Sanctity's going to be cautious. I mean, he's charging up a Meteor Hammer, and that's going to be his demise. Let's see how good of a game it really is for the PL, and with Dukes like that, he's breaking ankles.
Gotta be a little bit careful there, Varese, with the tips. Boards that have been placed down on the aggressive side of the map for Army Geniuses. They're just seeing if anyone's kind of milling around in somewhat unsafe areas.
They feel like they can just orc straight in without a pickoff. Wami instantly TP'd into the spear. The Gleipnir's going to give him at least some time to pop the BKB. They're once again trying to zone away Sanctity, but 11, he's been able to catch out the Storm Spirit. The damage is lacking through the BKB, but they've dealt with the Nature's Prophet. A beautiful start to the fight for LILGUN to the north. They're winning all their engagements here. They've still got to be cautious as Azura. He doesn't have too much mana. Woo! Multiple buybacks. Clock. Along with Bane looking to get involved, but they've been able to find him. Ace 12, great use of the Nightmare. I mean, Azura's had zero impact this game, and they can lead this into Roche.
I don't know what Azura's doing all the way that deep. You are gaslighting me throughout this entire draft.
Varese, what are you doing? Get out. Hook! Oh no. Nice.
He's like, Wami, if you don't stop moving right now, I'm going to be tilted off
Sanctity?
the planet.
Whoa, okay, nice Meteor play.
The Meteor Hammer.
Gets the vision. Oh, this does drag a lot of heroes bot though, so honest, did he BKB? It must already be 6 seconds, so okay. That is a dieback, but it gives a lot of opportunity now for Army Genius to shove out mid and top. And usually...
The Rat's coming forward though, and he's also got the Wrath of Nature as well to be able to continue this pressure up there. And the wave's pushed in a little bit. He made sure to wait for that 35-minute mark just to be able to deal with a creep wave. Yeah, he's just going to continue the move on forward, using the Wrath of Nature there to make sure you get that Greater Treant in as well. So One Eye constantly needs to be focusing on the Radiant side of the map.
They're going to continue to stick around here now with 4-2-3, having the Aegis along with the Metamorphoses. If they can get rid of the first life though, going to be a lot of damage not in the arsenal for the second. Storm needs to refresh the mana. They're going to actually jump in without the help of the Storm Spirit for 4-2-3. Sunned it up. He's back to a respectable amount of health pool. Now with the Fiend's Group, someone needs to cancel this and look at the arena! Including in all of Army Geniuses here. 11 finds a triple and the damage is just ramping up. DB's trying to do whatever he can with the illusions, but... Oh, LILGUN! How are they taking these fights?
That was a full channel on the Fiend's Grip. I think Azura, again, just waiting a little bit too long. He eventually got the zip through, but that was after the full channel came through onto that Nature's Prophet, who's gone. Again, this glass cannon style of build that hasn't paid off for him.
All right, they don't get the call.
I don't know if
going to be so cautious.
TB is the one you need to be going on. I guess 11 doesn't have mana. That is the little benefit for him, and he's kind of stuck in these trees as well. Need to wait a few seconds. He gets the 4-star back, but mission accomplished. Taken the racks. Haven't given up the TB's life. They're going to try and pick him off on the retreat, maybe?
Okay, yeah, they didn't retreat as a team.
Okay, here we go.
So they're going to look to jump the axe first. A huge, valuable target to be able to bring down. 11 finally will fall. Now they'll turn their attention to the Mars as well. Sanctity, he's starting to make his way over just in case the longer drawn-out fight. 4-2-3 though, ahead out TP, the cancel, it's there. Varese, he's got the hook shot available, now with the Terror Blade, they're gonna have to play off the back of the second life here as Sanctity. He's still trying to get in the area. Lim, great awareness. He's looking to scout out the extra numbers here. 4-2-3. Got a little bit of health back. Playing off the neutrals. Wami's going to TP in as well. Where's the extra numbers? Mars, he's closing in as well. Finally, they've killed off the first life, but they've scouted out everyone else and instantly the recognition. Get rid of the rest of the heroes. Just kite the Terror Blade to their best of possibility. So Phantom Lancer and Monkey King targeting down Kishkir at the moment, but Safety, this will give him a free team fight. He's been able to get rid of the clockwork. It's going to cost him the life for the Mars.
Deals 25.
Yeah, there's trouble now at DB. He's stacking up the illusions. It's Ace. Might just die to the Phantom Lancer, but Sanctity's got to be cautious as well. Again, Lim, look at the vision advantage they're being able to provide them.
They're giving themselves a chance. That was one of the few team fights where Azura wasn't actually caught at the start of it. He was able to get that good engagement. It's got his Aghanim Scepter. I feel like you can't give it over to the Bane. So yeah, it would have to be OD. That's the main priority here.
Treants, Rocket Flare.
Dire
Multiple
are
ways to be able to
scanning.
scout up this. Roche lane's not in the greatest spot, honestly. They don't have this Nature's Prophet factor to kind of deter LILGUN. But it's just the consistent vision that they're providing. So LILGUN going to think twice about this. Wommy? I don't
know
think
if you can solo kill.
I don't know.
Maybe.
11's going to try. Look at the help of the Blade Mail. Wommy now with BKB. He's going to stand his ground and turn for the refresher. Use 11. Oh, what a play. You now probably have to force the buyback here. Just go Roche.
Okay. All right. I was underestimating the power of the Blade Mail against such a strong right clicker like this Nature's Prophet. But yeah, as soon as they see any kind of commitment, I think they'll try and wait for it to get as low as possible before expending the buyback there on the Nature's Prophet. But you are going to be sleeping a little bit better, at least knowing that you don't have the secondary use of the BKB. Refresher did need to be used to take out the Nature's Prophet in that engagement.
You're going to have to buy back soon. DB, he gets
they
caught from
found him.
11 as well. Counter initiation
Great
has to be
hook shot.
perfect, and Ariza's going to give them a little bit of space, but DB still,
so low.
he's in trouble. They're continuing to chase down the real Phantom Lancer. One more game ball. Bye-bye PL, no buyback available, and LILGUN have a massive window to be able to take this game as Azura is in trouble. Is about to save tip at 11, still hunting. 11's hunting.
2,
He's
1.
got call up in a couple of seconds. It's on the timer. And there we go. 11 doing God's work.
I think
Flamingo.
on the retreat, but
Varese is going to be able to backstab as well. The rest of the team a little bit late to connect. All right. Oh, you got to cut creep now. They're doing...
both cores
Dire's
on
structures
the
are fortified.
Oh, yeah, they got a DD. Cool.
Dire's middle
Yeah.
tower is under
Bommy doing
attack.
his best to try and shove out this wave as much as possible. He had to buy back for that previous attempt, and he's level 25 as well, so no TP cooldown. He's going to need to go full
Dire's
rat here.
middle tower has fallen.
Has enough to build into that Shadow Blade as well.
Dire's middle barracks has fallen.
Had a
Dire's
cooldown
middle
for another
barracks
50.
has fallen.
He's got the Terror Wave to play with, though. Army Geniuses about to respawn shortly. They don't have the Axe for 30. Let's see if they use this timer
Lim's
here.
positioning. He's got good vision on the back lines.
Scouting them all
Oh, they
out.
know.
He might have jumped over, though. Yeah, they'll drop the arena. They're going to try and target down 4-2-3 at the moment. They're a little late, at least, to be
Great
able to protect the
vortex.
Monkey King. That's a dieback, but Azura. Look at the Vortex. Onto 3, but the damage, they're all relying on Wommy and PL to get involved. Wommy's trying to target down 4-2-3 at the moment, but he's got to be cautious. And Beautiful Speed will give the opportunity to turn it all the way back around. As the BKB, it doesn't look like it's going to be enough, but they have no vision. Wommy, TP's out to safety. Meanwhile, on the
Axe is
outskirts,
here.
it's all DB. With Axe back alive, he's looking to get involved in back of the fight. Refresher pop, but he doesn't have the call. They're starting to lose the heroes. No Sanctity. Long drawn-out fights for DB might just work in their favor.
Oh, they got
Round
away.
2 ready to rock and roll, but it doesn't matter. Army Geniuses, have they withstanded the siege? 11's
Megas.
gone. Now they can just target the Terror Blade. 4-2-3, BKB TPR is the timer. Perfect hook shot.
Oh,
no! It doesn't matter. It's mega creeps. Oh my! Catch them off guard.
Yep. He's bought out entirely. Oh, actually, he's still got the buyback.
He's so rich.
Still a bonus. You don't need to buy back here. There is no reason to do it until they're going in onto the tier 4s. The waves are always going to passively be pushing in. You've got the mega creeps.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Going to do their best to try
How
and
long
get
do
as
they
much
stick
out of
around
this
for,
performance.
though?
Has fallen.
Ace is going to start onto the Fury, and they need the cancel. This is such a valuable target to be able to bring down. 11 gets in the dunk to assassinate. Lim's the next on the agenda as well as instantly one buyback thwarts the attempt. And now LILGUN, a huge window to walk it down mid. 49 minutes in this game 3.
They know they're around.
LILGUN are looking for one last fight. Azura. And now he's burnt out a lot of mana, so they might just be able to walk it down and start dealing with the objectives. 11 has been prime target, but you see how far back they're posturing. Ruiz is gonna jump the Fiend Screen once again. There's no
Fiend Screen.
cancel. Look, is gone. He's got a buyback. Can look to rejoin it.
What a
Slip
goal.
11. There's instant damage. They're ripping apart the Fantalancer. He bought out. Game done and dusted. Screw your 90-10 prediction, LILGUN. They'll take the series in convincing fashion.
Tower has fallen.
I refuse to be gaslighted like this, but yeah, it's a very effective team. I mean, we saw what the potential was there for the Army Geniuses draft, right? They were 20k net worth behind, and they were still able to take that successful team fight with DB.